So hello to you all, and welcome to Motivated to the Max. This is your boy Daryl Tisdale from right here from Facebook land to YouTube land to Twitch land, and also here in the podcast world. If you all could just do me a favor, if you can like, share, put up your hearts, put up your emojis and everything like that. I can see some of them on here on the computer screen. And then, share and follow. Y'all know how we do this thing and everything like that. But, so some of y'all done heard the song what I had playing. It was that Andy Mineo and Lecrae that coming in hot. Because, that's one of the rules and what we have up in here for Motivated to the Max is coming in hot, honest, open, and transparent. And then, we also come in here lit. That is living in thankfulness. And then, the third rule, how we always go about here, and the third rule is come in and be yourself. Have fun. Be yourself. You ain't gotta fake nothing to anybody like that. Look, we all cool here. We all true to one another. Hey, we be ourselves here on Motivated to the Max. So, before we even get started with anything else right here, we got to do that 10-second count off for you guys, for where I called it the 10-second detox up in here, from where we get rid of all the bad, negative vibes and everything like that up in here on today. So, here go your 10-second count off, and that is 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we just cast that thing on out there on today, from where, look, I need for it to be in the seat of forgetfulness, because I don't need it to come back to trying to hunt me down. I ain't got time for all that. So good morning to you all. Good morning to the ones that's going to be, or good morning, good rest of your day for the ones that's catching the replay here, and then also on podcast where it's the same thing. Good morning, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good evening, good night, however way you want to do it. I'm covering all those up in here on today. So yes, I was coming in. I was doing my reading. Y'all know how I do. I got my music and stuff going on in here this morning and everything like that. But I just played coming in hot from Lecrae and Andy Mineo, like just because I could. It was something from where I was coming in here honest, open, and transparent. It was getting some things. I was having my time sitting up in here on this morning and everything like that. And actually, I was reading a Bible plan from where I'm in. Where I'm in a group Bible plan right now. With some fellas from like Men Moving Mountain and everything. And so like one of the things for where it was talking about said like I guess like the type of word like if you say so. And so mind you, I already read the plan on what it was. I read the plan before, but sometimes it's always good to go back and read it again, because you might have missed something whenever that you read it the first time. So you know what, let me go back, read it again. And so then I can go ahead and, everybody's putting in like their feedback from what they read from this morning and everything, so I was putting in my feedback and everything like that as well. And so when I was putting in my feedback on when I put in the Bible plan, in the group discussion that we was having and everything like that, and then something was coming to me because it brought me back from whenever I was back in high school, and I was in the band and everything like that, and and I was in the marching band and everything in high school. And then you always, like whenever you had like two bands in high school, they always do like a battle of the bands. And so you have one of them, which they blast, they play, they do whatever they gonna do or whatever like that. But then the other band comes back at them, and I'll never forget that because I went to Page and we was playing against Dudley. We were playing against Dudley High School. And one of the things of what they played was like they had a nice groove beat to it and everything like that. And it came up and it said like, yo, don't start no stuff, won't be no stuff. So look, and so I was like, man, why the way like God making me think about like how the way that we used to go like back and forth like band wise and everything like that. And so then from where we was reading, in our chapter and everything like that, it was saying like if you say so. And so I was like, well, okay, I'm reading if you say so, but then why am I going back from where I was back in high school? It was like, yo, don't start no stuff, won't be no stuff. And frankly, from what I was getting from whenever like God was trying to show me and everything, he said, yo, you had to be careful on what you say to people. He said, you know, sometimes we can all start off, you know, we can start, look, it's your choice if you want to have a good day or a bad day. Let's go ahead and keep this thing hot, honest, up, and transparent. It's your choice to have a good day or a bad day. And the reason why I say that is it's your choice, because it's your decision if you want to get up and you want to say something positive, you know, about yourself and then about other people and everything like that. So guess what? You choose to be happy. But then you also make a choice from where, man, come on, I'm talking to myself, or where, let's say somebody's talking junk about you and everything, man, you choose to, like, look, you choose if you want to go back and do the clap back on, be like, you know what, well, you ain't this, you ain't that, and yada, 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 and all this other yang go like that. Yo, it is your choice to be happy. Look, it's your choice. This is when the ball's gonna be in your hand. Are you gonna go down the paint and everything and say, you know what, I'm just gonna be happy. You know, I'm just gonna be happy, do my thing and everything like that. Or am I gonna sit right here? You know, I'm gonna sit right here, make a play, and also I'm gonna try to trip this person up or whatever like that. So it's like, it's your choice. And so that's why I'm like, so I was sitting here, I said, like, man, like, I would listen to my music, I was reading in my Bible playing, and then all of a sudden, man, then God would bring like, yo, don't start no stuff, won't be no stuff. And so I was like, okay. And so then it was also making me think about for whenever that we do like the 10-second count off, when I do the 10-second count off and everything. Yo, it's your choice if you want to get rid of all that negative, all that bad and negative vibe that's going on in with you right now. Because first of all, it doesn't start with the other person that's talking about you. It actually starts with you. It starts with you on how the way that you're going to spend your day. It is up to you on how the way that either you're going to be happy or you're going to be sad or you're going to be like, oh my God, I just feel miserable. And then, okay, like, trust, granted. We all go through things in life, things happen in life and everything. So from where we're not in that mode of like, I just don't feel like dealing with people and everything like that. Cool, because I have no moments. I'm not always this happy, bubbly every time. It be times where I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to put my phone on silent. I don't want to hear nobody call. I have been at the point sometimes my phone will be on do not disturb and my phone will not ring. And all of a sudden I got a whole bunch of messages and text messages coming in and be like, hey, where you at? How come you ain't doing this? And then I'll be like... You know what I'm saying? Then I got to get to that point. So, you know what? Let me have my little 10 seconds. And then what I have to do, I have to breathe, take a deep breath. And then I got to get right back into what I need to be doing. But it actually starts with us. I'm at me included. It starts with us on how the way that we want to start our day. It starts with us on how the way that we're going to be able to continue to go on first. So, whenever they were saying, yo, don't start no stuff, won't be no stuff. So if you don't want nothing bad to be trying to be going on and everything, don't start off your day talking negative about yourself. For where we were talking about on Monday and everything, yo, like we're at a point in time right now, so where we got to take out the negative words out of our vocabulary and replace them with positive wording. And so I'm up this morning, I'm up, wifey done went to work, wifey done left to go to work and everything like that. And, I'm just sitting, I'm sitting here, I'm chilling, I'm reading, chilling, listening to my music and everything like that. And then I was like, you know what? I need to start off my day to start doing start doing positive impact instead of doing negative impact. From where I'm sitting right here, like, sometimes like you make yourself a to-do list and it'd be like, do I really want to do this right now? Because sometimes, we just want to just get back into bed. I'm being honest. Hey, y'all can be honest on here if you want to. Hey, no judgment whatsoever. Because sometimes you just feel like, look, I just want to go back to bed and just go back to sleep. I don't feel like dealing with people today. I'm just going to go ahead and keep that, 100% honest with you. Sometimes I am like that. But then I have to realize that it starts off my day, for me having a great day, an awesome day and everything, it starts off with me. And sometimes we're like, man, I done woke up on the wrong side of the bed and everything like that. Yo, it's your choice for you to wake up on the wrong side of the bed. Yesterday, I had so much stuff going on yesterday, I couldn't do a live on Facebook Live and everything. I had so much stuff going on. And so then, like, what I had to do was like, okay, I did podcasts and everything like that, on that mode and everything like that. And so then I said, you know what? Definitely gotta do the live on Wednesday. So then, it's like, I won't lose that momentum and everything like that, because something was trying to hold me back from keeping me from doing what I need to do. So guess what? It was my choice to be like, you know what? No, I still gotta get content out there. I still gotta keep this thing going and everything like that. So I made a choice to like, you know what? Even though I can't do a live, I can do a recording. And then, recording this pops right on up, on YouTube, on Facebook and YouTube and everything like that. So it'd be like, oh, well, he ain't do it live, but they're going to record, and right there, I can go ahead and click on it and still listen to it. See, it's still ways of getting stuff out there. But I had to make that decision, say, you know what? I'm not going to let this circumstance stop me. I had to make that decision, say, you know what? I got to keep on pressing forward. I had to be at that point from where it's like, okay, bam, this scenario done came up, this coming up, you got this going on, that going on, and everything like that. And then it's like, I have to make the decision, say, am I going to be panicking and be like, oh my God, what we going to do and everything like that? Or I'm going to be like, you know what, God, show me what to do, so then I won't lose it. And so then I can go ahead and continue to do the work on what you call for me to do. Because trust me, it is not strawberries, peaches, and apples every time. It's not. There's going to be a time where it's going to be like, man, I got to really deal with this thing here today. You got to be kidding me. But then I had to be at that point, so you know what? I got to keep on going. But then in that same token, I had to learn that it starts with me. It starts with me. I got to be willing to be like, you know what? I got to keep going. It starts with me. Like I said, it's my decision from where, if I want to continue to go on, or do I want to just quit? It's up to me. Think about some stuff of what's going on right now. I mean, just take like 10 seconds. Take 10 seconds and think about some of the stuff of what's going on right now. And I want you to think about whenever that you made the decision to continue to do it, or to say like, you know what, I'm done with it, or like that. How did that really make you feel? Did you feel like he was like, well, okay, cool, like I felt accomplished? Or did you feel like, like I should, really, how did you really feel? Because it was like, I made this choice right here. Like, well, I'm okay with the decision I made. Cool. If you're okay with the decisions that you make, then you okay with the decisions that you made. But then that same token, it's like, it's like, whenever you really trying to be on that grind and you trying to feel like you're not a failure and everything like that, you're going to do whatever you can, to get the, to push through that grind. I know there's been several times whenever I was working, I was working in a call center and everything like that. And I remember one time, I was dog out, just tired, not feeling well at all. Like, I think it was just from where I got off of work like at 8:00 that night. Then I had to then by the time I got home, me and Latasha, we had to go to Wilmington. We had to go pick up a family member in Wilmington. So we drove to Wilmington, North Carolina. At the time, like I was driving. So, I was driving in Wilmington. Mind you, I just gotten off of work like at 8:00 that night. So it was like I got home, got something to eat, chilled for like 30 minutes or so. Then we was like packing up stuff in the car and everything. And then also we was on our way to Wilmington. And I was like so got tired. And so then what made it like more interesting and everything like that. By the time we got there, went to go pick up the person and everything right there. Then I had to turn around and drive back home. And so let's see, we left about like 8:30. I think we got there about like, I want to say it was like 12 on 1 in the morning. Then to turn around. Like I think I took like a 30-minute nap or so. Turn around, came back home and everything. Got everybody settled in and everything. Then I had to turn around and go right back to work like at 9. So I was like, okay. So then when I got to work, my boss was looking at me, and she was like, "What have you been doing?" And I was like, oh no, I'm good. I had to do this, and I did that and everything like that. But like I still had to work. I couldn't call off work. It was like one of them times. It was blackout time. You couldn't call off work and everything like that. So she was like, well, you should have just taken the write up and just stayed at home and just took the road up, because like you're like really tired and everything. Because like she saw it in my eye, like I was like tired. But I was like, no. One, I couldn't, because it was like I could have gotten rolling up. But then the second one of all was like because like I couldn't call off, because like also it was like I was like one of the supervisors. So then it was like, okay, if I would have called off, then it would throw the whole team off. And so, yes, everybody said, yeah, well, we can make adjustments and everything like that. I said, but at the same time, I said, I made that choice. I said, I made that choice to do that right there. I said, because like really, that was the only time I had to go do what I need to go do. I said, but it's okay, like I was getting off work early anyway. But then it was like, but I still need to come in, because I need to make this, I had to make that production, like make it do what it do. Like I had to do what I need to do. If I want to try to take off the rest of the week, man, I had work. I had to go in there and finish up before I'm like, look, I'm taking the rest of this week off. Don't bother me. But, I had to make a choice. I had to make a choice on that. And, for all bear down too, it's like, it's like, are we really being careful how the way that we talk about ourselves? Remember when I said, don't start no stuff, won't be no stuff. And just by me just sitting here, I keep on saying it, and I kept on saying it for a reason, from where stuff won't be starting off with like that if we be careful how the way we talk about ourselves. And how the way that we don't downplay ourselves. Okay, I'm about to really be hot up in here. That we don't downplay ourselves, that we don't sit right here and talk about, well, you know what, man, I don't think I got the skills to do this. I don't think I can. And you know what I'm saying? Whenever you actually downplaying yourself and be like, man, like you're trying to talk yourself out of that you can't even do this already. And then the bad part is like that's not what you need to be doing. You need to be putting in put positivity in for you, for whether I can do this. Just like shoot, bro, right here. Podcast so y'all can see my face. Bro, right here. It was times I was like, I cannot do this. But then I had to change how the way that I was talking about myself. I had to put in like more self-confidence in myself. I had to take the doubt out of, I had to take doubt and fear out of myself. Oh, I still had my stuff. It ain't helping like overnight, like, oh, you know what? Get out of here. Nah, like I had to literally like keep on talking to my, I had to keep on talking to myself. I had to keep on praying and say, Lord, strengthen me so I can get through this thing. I had to keep on pressing on this thing. And I'll never forget, I had a high school teacher. His name was Coach Hanks. He did biology, and he was my biology teacher. And he was also the basketball coach. And it was one thing that he always said to me whenever that, after we were talking about like, grading, at the grading the paper and everything like that. He said, D, like I want to talk, Darryl, I want to talk to you. Well, everybody called me D in school. So D, I want to talk to you and everything about the, like with some of your work and everything. And I said, okay, then cool. So we talked at the class and everything like that. He said, look, you're not a dumb person. He said, I'm gonna go ahead and just tell you this right now. You're not dumb. He said, you're actually pretty smart. He said, but like the thing for what you need to learn how to do is like, you need to learn how to not downplay yours, like not down, like talk down about yourself. You need to learn how to keep yourself uplifted. And so one of the things for what he was used to telling, what he used to tell me and everything, he was like, he said, I need you to do repetition. I need you to do like keep on doing like repetition. Like he kept saying repetition. Like we were working on like prefix word, and then like one of the prefix word was which was like do again. He said, so like every day I want you to do like repetition. I want you to redo this every day. I want you to be able to talk positive about yourself every day. He said, look, I don't care, like, hey, I look good this morning. Hey, you believe you look good? Hey, then you believe that you look good. But I need for you to keep on, I need for you to keep on doing repetition every time. I need for you to keep on talking positive about yourself every time. He said, look, don't lack it up. Don't even worry about what other kids are saying about you and everything like that. He said, because I need for you to understand that you're not done, but I need for you to believe that you're not done. And so he was like, look, when you get up in the morning, he said, I don't care, like, when you get up in the morning, he said, what do you do when you get up in the morning? So I told him, like, my whole routine when I get up in the morning and everything like that. He said, oh, okay, then cool. So, right, within them times where that you in there, like, getting your shower stuff in and everything like that, I need for you to start talking positive things about yourself while you in the shower. And then when you get out the shower and everything like that and start putting on your clothes and everything like that, then I need for you to look in the mirror and everything and then keep on continuing saying positive things about yourself. And then he was like, no, he said like, and he was also the one who was also teaching me like, yo, take the word can't out of your vocabulary. Take the words of, like, I can't do this or like, and then, man, coach, I appreciate you. And then also he was like, yo, he said like, we will make things so hard just because we think that it's so hard. He said, so instead of saying, oh man, this look hard and everything like that, like, look, she's like, look, like, dive into it. Like, did you even try it first before you even say like, hey, like, this is hard? He used to get on me like all the time about it. He's like, yo, do you actually try this here before you even come in here and tell like, man, this is hard and I can't do this? Like, did you even actually try it the first time? He said, like, really ask us, like, he's like, did you really try this thing? He said, because, like, I can tell you right now, if you sit right there and you pay attention to the work and everything like that, you would actually understand what's going on. What's going on, bro? He said, just like today, he was like, yo, like, you need to start your day out like talking positive about yourself and not be dissing yourself all the time. He said, because you have no idea from where most people, from where they're saying like, well, where they have this mentality saying, well, I'm a failure, I can't do this, I can't do that, and everything like that. He said, sometimes we would think that it would be other people that's saying these things about us and everything like that. He said, but actually, it actually starts with us. He said, so you have to be careful how the way that you talk about yourself. And so that's why God would bring back to my memories from whenever, back in school and everything like that. And I was always hearing the man say, yo, don't start no stuff, won't be no stuff. He said like, yo, don't start off the negative stuff. If you start off with negative, then you're going to get negative. But when you start off with something positive, then, you're going to get positive. He said, so you're going to be at that point from where that, that you're getting up in the morning and then you in this great mood and you have this great attitude and everything like that, man. Because somebody can tell you right now and say, yo, you know what, man, like you got 4 flat tires right there outside of your car. And then also you be like, sometimes we be like, oh, like, why this happened? But he said, yo, you got to change your mindset how the way that you approach things. And I be like, ooh. And then whenever, like, I'm right here an adult, and then I'm hearing it again as an adult, and I say, man, you know what? Being able to go back and reminisce on what some of my old teachers from like elementary, middle school, high school, man, even some of my college people, some of my college professors and stuff that I had and everything in life. And some of them actually still hit me up every now and then. They would say like, yo, like, are you still pushing? Are you still doing what you need to do? And I got some of the messages like from some of my old teachers and everything from whenever I done had my surgery. Some of them I done had surgery. I done lost I lost both my legs. I'm a double amputee and everything like that. And so one of my teachers actually hit me up. He said, let me tell you something. He said, like, I heard everything on what happened to you and everything like that. He said, but the funniest thing is, he said, it looked like you haven't been through nothing. And I was like, well, dang, like, what you mean by that though? Like, but he said, because how the way that you're carrying yourself right now, he said, you're not letting that hold you back from doing the things of what you need to do. He said, because like you changing, he said, how the way that you're going about things now, he's like, it's totally different how the way you was back in high school. He said, because when the stuff would have hit you hard or like that, I ain't gonna front. I will break down. I will isolate myself. I didn't want to, y'all know me. Some of y'all didn't know me. Y'all know me. Like, yo, where the heck did D go and everything like that? I was one of the ones, I will be ghost. And then I was like, school. I'd be like, school, rehearsal, home. That's how I was in high school. But then I had to get back to that point where I was like, you know what? I can't do like this. I got to keep on going. I got to keep on pressing and everything like that. So today you got to be at that point. So, I got to be at that point for where, like, you have to continue to keep on talking positive about yourself. So remember, everything starts with you. It doesn't start with me. I mean, y'all can say it starts with me, but actually, it doesn't start with me. It starts with you guys. I'm just coming in to help put in more positive motivation into your lives, so then you can keep on pushing yourself to the max. Cause even look, and not even to the max right there, but really, cause like you can push yourself, and then you can take the limits off of yourself. So it starts with you. And I always think, and this is what's helping me right now. Like, cause I promise you, I always hearing this. I'm hearing this right now. It was like, don't start no stuff, won't be no stuff. Man, don't say nothing negative about yourself, then there won't be no negative stuff going on with you. Start off with positive. Man, shoot, like if you gotta like we're doing right now, you gotta sit there and listen to Motivated to Max. I got a whole bunch of replays back in there in the files of here on Facebook and everything like that. And then we gotta and then we go from there. I just was feeling like that yesterday. Look, I'm trying to tell you. It was like, I had to be at the point say, if I want to be from where I want to get to, like right now and everything, I can't be talking negative about myself. Like, I gotta keep pushing this thing on the positive note. And like just like with my wife, and shout out to my wife Latasha, because like my wife is like she grinding, like she's in the put and she's in grind mode, because she's a teacher. She's trying to finish out this week, before they go like on vacation and everything like that. Plus she going to school, and plus she, whatever other responsibilities and stuff that what she has at church and everything like that. Man, like my wife is like on that pushing that grind. But then that same token, she had her moments when she would be like, man, I just want to do, like whenever I'm just tired and everything like that. But then we have to get on each other and be like, nope, look, I gotta keep going. We gotta keep on pushing and everything like that. We gotta keep on going. We gotta keep on doing this. We gotta keep on doing it. Just like last night, like my wife can't, like we had stuff on what we had to do last night. We came home, we ate, and she had like more work that she had to do before she went to bed. So then, after she done went to bed, and then all of a sudden she's in this point right here, and then all of a sudden, then she's like, oh my God, like I'm too tired. I said, well, look, go to bed, get you some rest and everything, then you know what you gotta do. You just gotta be up early in the morning and everything like that, and go ahead and finish what you need to do before you roll up out of here. And so she's like, you know what? That's what I'm gonna do. And so then like she made with, so then she can keep on pushing. I got people hating on me, talking down about me, but I still keep my head. Right, like you still got to keep your head up. Just keep your head up. Look. And that's like that with me too, because like, I know y'all people like, man, who on me hate on me and everything like, but people do. They do hate on me. They don't like how the way they're like, you know what? You're not this. You're not that. I don't know why you're doing this right here. You don't need to be doing this right here. And then all this yin yang like that. I said, but guess what? From what I had to learn like that, it don't matter what them other people think about me. It matters what I think about me. If I'm gonna say I'm waiting on that day, with this whole platform taken to like Radio International and everything like that, and then also look, I'm waiting on it. I gotta keep my head up. And when I gotta keep my head up, I hear you, Lord. When I keep my head up, I gotta keep my head looking up to God. To guide me, to lead me. Look, I had to keep my head up to keep me in that place from where, even though things may be looking bad, be looking crazy for us right now, I still gotta keep my head up, to keep on fighting the good fight. And so it's so interesting. Like, it's so interesting with me sometimes, from where I have my down moments. I ain't gonna front with you guys. Look, keep it honest. I'm being myself, keeping it honest, open and transparent here. It was times, I was like, I done had this surgery. I was at the point where I was like, I can't do this no more. You know, I was even at a point sometime for where I was just like, why don't the doctor just went ahead and just let me die? You know, I mean, I'm being honest. I'm keeping this thing honest with you guys. I'm like, why don't the doctor just let me die? You know, why? You know what? I shouldn't have told them that. I should have just been like, you know what? Just send me home, and then, you know, when it happens, it happens, and then, you know, and then that's it. Then I'd be good. But then I was at a place right now, but like I was saying I was tired. I was saying like, yo, like I'm tired that I was tired that my wife had to go through this like with me, like almost within this, look, we've been married for 17 years. It was like for the first 15 years from where we was going through stuff, from where I was in the hospital. It was like it was nothing. Like almost every 3 months, almost 6 months or so, I was back in the hospital. From where from the swelling in my legs, the lymphedema and everything like that, from like just being sick, and then just stuff just been going on and everything like that. Like we was going through this stuff like for the first part of our marriage and everything like that. And I was just at a point for, man, like I'm tired. I don't know, like my wife going through all this stuff right here. And then, I was even at a point sometimes I was like, well, dang, like, why? Look, and I was in the point like, man, Lord, why let me marry the one that I'm married to right now? And then all she was going to do was just go through all this pain, and everything like that. But then I had to realize, God was showing me like, I gave her to you because like, yo, y'all going to help each other out. From where she's going to show you, from where she was showing me that it's okay to ask for help. Because those who know me, I was always the loner. I always tried to figure things out on my own. And I always like did it on my own. Man, my boy Sam would tell you like, yo, whatever, it was time like to get stuff done. Like, I got stuff done. And then they used to get on me too. And why ain't you say anything? Man, look, I ain't have time. We gonna get it in. Let's go. I mean, that's how I was. But then I had to learn, God had to like really, I had to go through everything from what I went through in my marriage. Or go through in life in general. For me to go through the process of what God needs me to go through for where God can reconstruct me. Okay, I gotta reconstruct some things here. I gotta look. It's okay for you to ask for help. It is okay from where, some of the things of what you gotta go, like you have to go through this right here, and then, we fight hard. See, I'm telling you, my boy said he knows, like, he was like, D, why did you do this? And I'm like, look, I ain't got time for this. And so it was like, like God had to like really reconstruct me. Right, God got our back right. And like God really had to be like, look, we gotta look. Whenever the last surgery I went to, I was like, look, I don't want to go through no more surgery. Now this is gonna be something that's gonna like, that I really need. That's gonna help make me be able to be more mobile or whatever like that. That's the only type of surgery I want. That's it. But when I went to the last surgery, I was laying in bed. I was laying in bed, and I had stuff that was, it's graphical. Y'all gotta just get the book, because when I say it was graphic, it was graphical. I had a lot of stuff going on at the time while I was laying in the bed. I was laying in this bed, and then, stuff was going on. I was hooked up to machines and everything like that. Look, buy the book, Build It Again. Look, that's some other side promo right there. Buy the book, Build It Again. I will put the link up here in a little bit for you to go buy the book, Build It Again. And from where I was literally sitting there, I was laying there, and then God literally had to come to me and say, look, this is it. It's either you're gonna follow me and let me reconstruct you, change you, anything, or you want to sit right here, and then you want to go and you want to die. I'm paraphrasing because I can't really go through it all, because that is bringing tears in my eyes just thinking about it right now. From where I was like, I don't want to live, so I had to like get some reconstruction on some things. Like God still reconstructing some things. Like God still working on me now to this day. From where like, okay, cool, like we got this part done, so okay, we need to work on this. We need to work on this. We need to get on this. You need to get on that. But then the same token from where I was going through all this stuff, God was changing things about, God was changing all, a whole lot of things about me and everything like that. And then I was still going through that, I was still going through that phase and everything. I done had the surgeries and everything like that. And I said, man, like, I don't even feel worthy of being here right now. So God, like, why are you wasting your time? Why are you wasting your time dealing with me on this right here and everything like that? And then, what make it so funny? Like, I was sitting at home, wife was at work and everything like that. I was at the time, like, I mean, I'm in a wheelchair right now, but then, I'm just sitting here and everything like that. And I said, God, like, why am I going through all this? Like, why, like, if I knew it was going to be like this, I was like, shoot, I should have just been like, just end it and everything. But then God was like, no, he said, I allowed you to go through everything like that to show you that I still love you and I still showing grace and mercy over you. He said, why you think that I'm really starting to open you up now? And so then I was sitting there as a puzzle, and then all of a sudden God was showing me, was like, hey, you're doing Motivated to the Max. It was like I had to get like a little push into the purpose on where God needed me to be at. And so then, like, now I got the push. Now I gotta keep on having myself there from where I have to keep on going positive every day. I can't go negative. I gotta go positive. And so it's like, why all of a sudden you want to be like, how sometimes like you be stuck in the middle of a road, and then we're not talking about going left and right, and you talking about it's either you're gonna continue to go forward or you're gonna go backwards, right? And so if you go backwards, it's gonna take you further away from where you need to get to. But then when you start to move forward, it's going to get you closer and closer and closer to the mark on where God needs for you to be at. That's just like the same way for how the way that we have to be careful how the way that we talk about ourselves. You're talking negative about yourself, you're setting yourself backwards. You're trying to take yourself backwards. Back to that dark place. I don't want to go to the dark place no more. I want to go straight. I want to go forward. I want to go from where the more and more I'm going I'm going straight, I'm going forward, I'm keep on walking through this thing, the more and more I'm starting to see more of God's light. And that's where I want to be at. And I hope that's where you guys want to be at too. So don't worry about what's going on back there. Because back there is back there. God done pulled you out from back there. God wants you to continue to go forward. So continue to go forward. Continue to looking towards God. It's like what my bro was saying, like, he had to keep his head up. He got to keep his head up. Keep your head up. Keep your focus on God. Don't lose that focus. Keep that focus on God. And that God, God loves you. And God done made you an overcomer. God, hey. He's putting that like that. When God put that fire in you, don't let it burn out. And some people are like, man, how can I let that fire burn out? Man, when you start talking down about yourself, and then like when you start talking bad about yourself, and then you allow other people to add in for what you're talking down about yourself about. Keep that fire going. I will. I'm going to play that. I am. I am. I will. Today, 1, 2, 3, Curtis McField, keep on pushing. Yes, I will. Actually, right now, I'm right here about to look it up on the Apple TV thing right now so I can put it in my playlist. But so keep on pushing. But we got to keep on pushing. Just like where we were talking about on Monday, take the limits off of you. Think about when you take the limits off you, man, you can continue, you can go so far. But that's it for me on today, guys, because I actually got some people who might be getting ready to come in here in a few minutes. But I pray and hope you guys have an awesome, wonderful rest of your day. I will talk to you guys on tomorrow. Lord be willing, I will be doing a live on tomorrow. Stuff that's happened on yesterday, I was like, you know what? Just let me do it on the podcast, and then we go from there. Podcast, y'all know how we do. Yeah, we getting this thing in 5 days a week. So I'm bringing this to you 5 days a week. So if you get a message, anything from me on Messenger or anything like that, hey, it's just your boy. All right. So you guys be blessed. I will talk to you guys on tomorrow. Yeah, be blessed.